gentlemen, introducing your host from the birthplace of extreme, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at, well, an average weight for a person of his size, Shondell Wilbur.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Barrier Booking Podcast, Wrestling Podcast, back in the saddle again, once and always. We got Devin here. Devin, how are you, sir?
Doing great.
Doing great.
Awesome. Can't complain about nothing.
No. I mean, it's so far so good. It's been a good day. Middle of the line weather. Not hot. Not nothing, which is good.
Is it going to get warm? Or is summer dying down?
There's always probably going to be some type of surge or something, or it may snow tomorrow. Who the hell knows anymore?
Oh shit!
The way weather is, it's always ridiculous. It could be 100 degrees today, and then tomorrow will be 32.
Because out here in Hatfield, we get better weather than most people.
You get better at a lot of things.
Yeah, God just shines on us. Oh no, they go. Oh shit!
Huh? Bad? Not good?
It's 83 right now.
It doesn't feel like it. Well, at least not here.
Yeah, we got 83, partly cloudy.
Okay.
Straight showers and thunderstorms is possible.
With the weather,
Yeah.
And the rain will just roll off of the
we don't get
invisible
too much
barrier that is shading and shielding your town.
Then the temperature look like it's gonna drop. Like we not getting out the 70s for like a weekend, like till September 15th.
I can do that. I can do the 70s. Do a strong push for the 70s.
I need to go a little lower.
I mean, where I hang my hat on is like 50.
Yeah.
Good, like 48 to 50 degrees. Like I can do that. I'm cool. That's good.
And if it's gonna be below zero, I'm alright with that too. I am. I'm cool because don't nobody come outside. That's
true. In my old age, I tend to like the winter months because it's a little quieter in the world because people do stay inside and try to get warm in their houses and aren't outside making a whole bunch of noise and all that racket. And I don't have to
goddamn
open my
shenanigans.
window. Yeah, I don't have to open my window and shake my fist at people. To get out from front of my house and get away from my vehicle and don't stand behind me too close in the line.
I ain't got to do with none of that. My Walmart will still be open, but everything else will be. Ain't nobody gonna be in there.
Fantastic.
Like to wait for a blizzard to come. We need a blizzard. We need like 20 feet of snow.
Something that'll just keep us in the house. That's what I want.
But last year I stayed in the house when it was just like a flurry. Cause I didn't have all-wheel drive. I'm like, I'm not gonna risk this.
Yeah, not risking it.
Now I got a Jeep. I'm still not driving in it.
Yeah, it's still cold.
It's a hill I gotta go up.
Something could freeze. There could be ice. It could be slippery. You don't want to
do it.
Yourself and other people at risk by going outside.
Stay in the house, people.
That's right. They do the responsible thing and stay in the house.
If it's nice, stay in the house. If it's weather's bad, stay in the house. Just stay in the house. Ain't shit going on out there.
No, you don't need nothing out there. It's all bad. It's
everybody
all bad.
delivers.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's all bad out there. Don't do it. 10 out of 10 do not recommend.
What the hell is that?
Uh-oh.
No, I was reading what I wrote about Raw and SmackDown.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't nothing happening on there. There's only 2 good highlights.
Yeah, okay. When you said what the hell was that, I thought you were referring to last week in our live watch reaction video.
That was good.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I think anybody that sat through the 4 grueling hours of AEW's All in London last week, we had an impromptu live reaction video episode when we watched the show and we powered through it. We did it. It happened.
Let me we got views. I think.
No, yeah, I don't know. I didn't. This past week has been a blur. I didn't check.
I ain't check either. Let me see. Let me.
I'd like to thank my mom for watching. No, I'm just like.
Let me go to content. What did it say?
It was 4 hours. It was long.
It was
That
3
was
hours.
long.
Well, I had to cut it down to 3 hours, 55 minutes, and 22 seconds.
Yeah, that's what you guys seen. We were on way longer than that. Just because.
Don't know why.
Yeah, because we hate ourselves. That's why. But yeah, I mean, it's
26 people.
wow. That's 26 more than I was expecting.
But the crazy thing is, like, the average watch time was like 10 minutes.
Yeah, if I was watching, I probably would have stayed for 10 minutes. If that.
Like, people was.
And we didn't even know we were doing it. We were just like, we were just going to do a regular episode and then was like, oh yeah, oops, forgot the time difference. And the show's about to start.
People was watching.
So let's just do it. But yeah, so we sat through that, and we talked about it as it happened, but we didn't really go over the show as a whole. So we're just gonna briefly do that. This is gonna be a review show. We had the Bash in Berlin yesterday, which we were gonna get into in greater detail, being we seen and we watched and we endured through All In, but we didn't give our as a whole about the show because we weren't around. So All In London, what were some takeaways for you? How did you enjoy the show? It was a long show. But were there any takeaways, anything you enjoyed, anything you just completely could have dealt without?
Damn, I'm trying to remember what happened.
For the most part, the show was completely predictable. So,
yeah, nothing happened on the show that took me off.
Nothing was surprising, really. We all knew Chris Jericho was going to lose the hook. That happened.
Yeah.
Taz got physical, which was cool. We saw, that happened. Like, pretty much we predicted that to happen. We had, I think the only thing we did not, well, for me, with that trios ladder match, I wanted House of Black to win, and instead we got Wheeler Yuta, Pac, and Claudio Castagnoli winning the trios championships. I couldn't, whatever.
Bryan Danielson, we knew he was going to win.
Yeah, we all knew Danielson was going to win. The Young Bucks retaining, I called that one. Also, Darby Allin and Jack Perry, I think that was the disappointment as we were.
That was very disappointing.
That was a
very disappointing.
Yeah. That coffin match was not. That was not good.
That was supposed to be the highlight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was. It fell very flat in our opinion. It felt rushed. It was just, there was like nothing there. It was a whole lot of nothing. I mean, I did predict Jack Perry to win, but it was just kind of there. I
think the show time management was off.
Yeah, like once it got to like towards the back end of it, it felt like it was like, it felt like everything was just like all over the place.
Yeah.
Because with the abrupt ending to the Mercedes Moné and Britt Baker match, which a lot of people have a lot of different takes about. The match was okay, I guess, but
yeah,
if in fact there was something going on with the time, with all of that, I guess it would make a little more sense as to how. But
well, stop having matches that are like an hour long. Like, cut it out. Like,
they got to give people time. Well, I mean they do, but it's sometimes everybody can't get an hour. You know what I mean? It's like every match doesn't need it. And I do agree there are some matches that can definitely benefit from being shaved off a couple minutes here, a couple minutes there, and a match like Darby Allin and Jack Perry could have the crazy things that we actually thought we were going to see. Or
of course, completely agree with that.
Because the history of and what they were building with Jack and Darby, we thought we were going to see this, and you make it a coffin match. We thought we were going to see like this crazy, whatever. It's a Darby Allin match, and we didn't really get any of that.
We get nothing. That was it
was
very disappointing.
Yeah.
Very disappointing.
Yeah. So I mean, we like I said, we knew what the outcome was going to be, but it was a very disappointing match. Same thing with Ospreay and MJF. I enjoyed the match. I'm not disappointed in the match at all, but it was one of those things where, again, you knew Ospreay was going to win the championship back at Wembley Stadium. There was no way that was not happening. So how they got from point A to point B was good. I enjoyed the match. I really enjoyed the match. However, we knew where this was going.
Yeah.
We also had with Mariah May and Toni Storm. You just knew that Mariah May was going to win this. Like, it was no point to have all this going on, do all this, and then Toni still retains the championship. I mean, Mariah May went and slapped her mom out there. Like,
that was entertaining.
Yeah.
It wasn't one of the better matches in the show. It was a show to watch.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed that match. As we talked about, the Danielson and Swerve match. I mean, that wasn't going to be a bad match. They weren't going to have a bad match at all. And we all knew Danielson was winning that. We all knew Mercedes was going to retain against Britt Baker. There was no real, real shock there. Yeah, I mean, the show was fine. It was just long.
Yeah, it was. It didn't have to be this long.
No, it didn't. It was whatever.
But it's one of their big shows of the year.
Yes, it is.
Out of the 15 that they got.
Out of the 15 shows, it is one.
So.
And now everything is building towards All Out in Chicago. So when they touched on a couple of things on Dynamite, with leading into that, like we have Danielson's speech on Dynamite that he issued an open challenge. Looks like we're going to get Jack Perry and Danielson at All Out for the championship. And I mean,
Dynamite was, I don't know what's going on. John Moxley, guys.
So let's talk about that really quickly. A lot of riddle me this Batman going on with John Moxley, because it's like, what the hell are we getting at? What are we talking about? What's happening? It's not your company anymore. And we're like, okay. And
he calling out Darby.
Called out Darby. We should talk.
Was he drunk?
I mean, maybe that's the story. He's got an issue and
becoming a degenerate.
I mean, walking around with me and Shafir, just beating up people in the back.
I'm intrigued to see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know where we're going with this ultimately.
No.
Like, we have like no idea about anything that has anything to do with this. But I mean, it's something. It's something that asks you a question as to what is going on with Moxley, which is a good thing. You want AEW to have questions like that, because now that is something that I do want to know.
Yeah, I'm
like,
intrigued.
Okay, I want to watch next week to see what the hell that was. Like, did you not realize that wasn't Tony Khan? That was Tony Schiavone? Like, it was funny. Like, there was a bunch of like tweets and posts about it, and everyone was like, different plot twists and all, and it's like, plot twist, this John Moxley is from a universe where Tony Schiavone is the owner of AEW, and
if we get in a multiverse AEW, why am I more excited about a multiverse AEW than an MCU multiverse.
Just get crazy with it. Why not?
Oh my gosh!
Just get crazy. Just throw look. You're on TV. You're on national TV. Just get crazy with it.
And you don't have to do it long term.
No, just something weird. Just start doing weird stuff.
Oh my god!
Just do like Impact was doing that, before they went back to being TNA. Like Impact had this thing where it was like the Undead Bride, like Sue Young, and she had like this, like there was an undead realm. So like she like it was literally on TV where like people would be in the undead realm and like trying to find their way back to like it was so strange. It was such a weird take on a wrestling show. But I was like, I don't hate it because you kind of know what Impact is, and it's different from what you're seeing on anything else. It was whatever. Just I don't know. Just get crazy with it. At this point, AEW. What else? What do you got to lose? Just fuck it. Just
they're
something.
already still trying to convince us that Ricochet and Hologram are the same people.
Ricochet had a match.
But where was Hologram?
But okay.
Hologram wasn't there.
But Hologram did not.
And on Collision, Hologram just showed up. Where Ricochet? Come on. You ain't never seen neither one of them. I won't believe it until they have a match together.
Okay.
I need a match together. I need a Ricochet Hologram match.
The tattoos aren't real.
No. All that can be done with paint.
So okay. All right.
They the same height.
Body type.
Same body type. They
slightly different.
I don't know the difference. They dudes. I don't know the difference. But that's what I need to see.
Until you see Ricochet
and Russell Hologram. They the same people.
You're convinced they're one and the same.
Yep.
Maybe that could be a storyline. Maybe somebody thinks that, and then that just,
You never know. You could. I know I'm joking, but you could play this up to where it's like
ridiculous.
You have Ricochet and Hologram's gear. You have Hologram and Ricochet's gear, but you don't see his face because he's supposed to be masked. You see him walk by, and you just keep switching it up.
It's like completely obvious because like they're clearly not the same person, but it's
just have a good time. Or you have them both come out dressed like Hologram. You don't know what you're doing, and just fighting for dominance
for nothing. I mean, so I know you're not a big Ricochet guy. I mean, you like Ricochet in the ring. You just don't like. You just
awesome.
you just don't like the wholesomeness of Ricochet.
No.
I take it you enjoyed the match with him and Kyle Fletcher on Dynamite.
Yeah, of course.
Really good match. Kyle Fletcher's been doing fantastic also.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Ricochet was slightly edgier in AEW.
He needs a little more work.
Is okay. All right. I mean,
as long as it doesn't move towards cockiness.
Okay, you're good with it.
I'm good with it.
Okay. I mean, he did the whole little crotch chop thing after he did the Meteor off the thing, but I'm like, all right, he's getting a little.
Yeah. As long as it's not cockiness, as long as he's not like a Carmelo Hayes.
Okay.
Ricochet.
I don't want to see that. Yeah.
Ricochet has more room to grow.
Yeah, I don't want to see him doing that.
Yeah.
And speaking of all out, you had it looked like they were going to tease Ricochet and Will Ospreay, and then Pat came out with the attacking Ospreay and saying that Ospreay's his, and they're going to have their match at All Out. So you're putting Ricochet and Will Ospreay on ice, which you should. Don't you give that away.
Yeah.
Yet. Like, don't just. And I don't want it to be one of those things where how AEW is. Like, it'll be on a random episode of just regular Wednesday Dynamite where Will Ospreay and Ricochet are going to fight. It's like, no, you build something good and make us pay for that.
Of course. Well, make y'all pay for it.
Well, yeah. But it like I don't want to see that happen. Like, I don't want you just throwing that all out willy-nilly, like, hey, here's this, like, hey, here's the miraculous return of Jamie Hayter on the 0 hour of All In her home, like, in London.
What you have to do in AEW, I wish they learned this lesson. You build up your hot names for your pay-per-view matches. Not saying your hot names can't have bullshit matches, but you build up, like, your Ricochet and Ospreay match. Make us pay for it. Get some beef going on between them. So that when a pay-per-view come by, you're excited to take the time to watch it. And it's just not some random event that you put together.
And we were doing that before. Like, when AEW first came out, we were doing that. We like with Moxley and Kenny Omega, like in year one, and all these things like that. There was a lot of that, and it just, after a while, it just got to the point where it felt like AEW would just assume that you knew things, and they're like, well, we don't give you, this guy, doesn't like this guy because of something from another company, so we're just going to give you a match. Like, no, tell us a story now. I want to know why today I should care that they have beef, or, you know what I mean?
And if you're going to have these you got to have, where's your attackers? Where's your guys out there randomly attacking people, causing drama? Like, they don't have enough of that.
Right.
They don't have enough of, they got plenty of people to work.
Yes.
But where's your people causing problems?
Right, exactly.
I know you got Christian Cage.
Listen.
He's always going to be gold.
Yeah, you're never going to
causing issues with everybody.
Right.
But you can't just lean on Christian Cage.
Right.
Like, you leaned on MJF to the point where he needed to take a break.
Yeah, you beat him into the ground. Essentially, is what you did.
Now we got this MJF, which I'm not that much of a fan of.
Okay, so so this MJF is like more so getting back to classic heel MJF, which is but
this ain't the MJF I knew. Glad day I came in late.
Right, yeah.
This ain't the MJF I knew.
Yeah. This is the MJF that made it. This is what MJF made his name off of. This guy.
Okay.
This guy right here is what MJF. Like, you came in when people just out of thin air just started liking him, based off of what him and Adam Cole were doing, which was fantastic. Yeah. That's apparently we just forgot about. Like, that's just never gonna get resolved. Because Adam Cole's still not back, number one. And number two, like, MJF is a heel now. So, you had the big babyface in MJF getting turned on by his best friend, which is Adam Cole, but he was on injury. Now, MJF is back, and MJF was a babyface, but now he's a heel. So, when Adam Cole comes back, then what are we doing?
Nothing.
Exactly. Nothing. And forget all about that. We've spent enough time talking about AEW. AEW is going to do whatever. We'll talk about All Out next week. I do believe we have like a week before the pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll get the full card. We'll do predictions and all that stuff. But I do want to talk about something that is a very good thing for you, because you didn't have to stay up late.
No.
At all for Bash at Berlin. And it wasn't a 4-hour long pay-per-view.
No, it wasn't. No.
I mean, there wasn't 500 matches. They
gave you just enough to.
They gave you what you needed, and the matches were, they were fine. They were fine for what they were. It was kind of like a glorified episode of Raw, or like a special, or like a
SmackDown Black.
Yeah, here you go. Yeah, I'm gonna call.
I watched that too.
So so we'll that's what it was, pretty much. But yeah, let's go over the card for Bash at Berlin. We'll talk about it as a whole. As a whole, the show was okay. Like,
it wasn't great.
It wasn't great. It wasn't the best. Like, the matches were fine. It was just one of those things where it was something to watch. It happened.
They were like, well, we're in Germany. We might as well shoot a show.
Yeah,
get that German money.
Yeah, we'll give them a show, and they gave them a show. Let's just talk briefly about what we opened with, and we did open with the Undisputed Championship between Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens. I did enjoy the match. Like,
I don't see the point of this.
Dude, I mean, first of all, there was no way Kevin Owens was beating Cody Rhodes. Like, that was just not happening. So that, obviously, where it's so predictable, watching wrestling so long, and it's not that hard to know what's going to happen. But
I still to this day don't understand why Kevin Owens needed a title shot.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Like, there's no reason whatsoever. He still butthurt, feels some type of way. So why give him the match? What is the point of this?
Because
I don't think they wanted to have Cody. I think it is. They wanted to have Cody there, but didn't have nobody to wrestle Cody.
Right.
And to be honest with you, you could have brought Shinsuke torturing him for a couple weeks.
Oh, yeah, that would have been
That would have been awesome.
Shinsuke doesn't have to win.
No.
But he comes out, they just do the thing you did on Raw, where he comes out, he beats up Cody. He's just there to get Cody a win. You send the people who love Cody, in Germany home happy.
Yeah. And you get great TV. This whole
and you get Shinsuke on TV, because where WTF happened to Shinsuke Nakamura?
No clue.
Yeah.
He went back to Japan. He's Japanese?
Yes.
Yeah, all right. He went back to Japan to just chill, taking a break. I just don't get it. Like, Kevin Owens, I
mean, I like KO, but
I do too.
I didn't. This didn't need to. This didn't need to be a thing.
Like, if he was going after something like
the U.S. title,
yeah. If he was going after LA Knight, I'd have been like, all right, cool. That makes more sense to me. I can justify that, but you on Cody because he deserves it. No, Kevin doesn't deserve it.
You think we're starting a descent to maybe potential future heel turn for Kevin Owens?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's about time. Kevin Owens does fantastic work as a heel, also.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think. I mean, this wasn't needed.
He's gonna lose his grip.
Right.
Turn heel. And once again, he's not going to have a whole lot of W's.
Right.
But
Kevin hasn't had the best win-loss record for quite a while in WWE, but
yeah. We saw that.
Yeah. Yeah, we definitely did.
It happens. It happens. If we get some sponsorships, we might get a studio. Right?
That would be nice.
Or at least enough money that I'm willing to drive an hour to Philly to record.
Hey, listen, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Hey.
But there's a lot of like the back jumping before we jump into Berlin real quick again. We could have added some stuff on there. Like Nia Jackson Meechin on SmackDown.
Yeah, that could have been
wasn't that in Berlin?
That could have been on the show. Exactly. That could have been on the show.
Chad Gable and Uncle Howdy. Why you give Uncle Howdy's first match on Raw?
That could have been on the show. If this is a PLE, if this is supposed to be a big event that we have to go out of our way to see, why not? Exactly. Those were two matches. I 100% agree. Those are two matches that could have been on Bash in Berlin.
Yes.
Definitely.
You could have some of the stuff. Like there was 4 matches. That's it. And
we had Cody and KO. Then I think afterwards we had, which we might as well just talk about it. That was the women's tag team championship, right? That was Alada and Alba Fire against Jade and Bianca. I mean, it was there. It didn't matter to me either way who won this match.
Care.
Yeah, I didn't care who won. I mean, Jade and Bianca winning the championships again is fine, but what are we really gonna do?
I have no clue. I don't like them together.
Okay.
I don't like them together. I don't. I like them both as singles. I like Bianca Belair as singles. I like Jade Cargill single. I don't like their tag team. You OP. That's the problem I have with it.
Okay. Fair enough.
Like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, fair enough. We get it. And then it's like you got poor Ala and Alba Fire here. And
yeah. Like, they're not as what's the name of that? What's the name of that group? Power Fusion Collective, Pure Fusion. That's stupid ass name.
That is rough.
Like, they not gonna win.
That is rough.
Yeah, they're not gonna get the belt.
No.
EO.
Who? Yeah, you got Damage Control. You got Pure Fusion Collective.
Mm-hmm.
You got Isla and Alba. You got who else we got in the women's tag division?
That's it.
I guess just throw Candice and Indy in there because I'm thinking of them.
No. Like what? And I like.
Oh,
which
Piper
one's the little one?
Piper and
no
Chelsea.
Piper, yeah. Chelsea, no. Piper need to drop Chelsea.
Kaden and Katana. I mean, there are tag teams here,
but none that need the belt.
But
we gonna play ping pong with the belt.
On paper, like all of them just get steamrolled by
Jade
and Bianca. Like there's no way I'm believing that any of these teams are going to beat them.
Yeah.
Unless it's a multi-team match where, like when Alba and
how they won it before.
When they won in Scotland.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's the only way I can see this happening.
So they get the belt. Are we going to get a Jade and Bianca turn on each other eventually? Because that's the only way this thing has to fall apart.
Yeah.
But they milking it. Fans love it. Fans love seeing these two women together.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
I look at it like it's a waste of talent.
Yeah.
Y'all creating super moves and stuff like that in the ring. Like there's some type of combo system.
Combo!
This ain't Killer Instinct. Cut it out. And I'm like, all right. I just think that I would love them two to go at it.
Right. Yeah, like I can see that. I can see that for WrestleMania. I can see that. That's a definite WrestleMania match. Like Jade Cargill versus Bianca Belair is a definite.
And I wouldn't even care who wins.
No,
I wouldn't.
No, the spectacle is in that match. So
Correct.
and I'm assuming like we're keeping them together right now to build for that. Like
y'all got to get it
for
moving.
some type of dissension, some type of turn. I mean, the end of the year's coming. Royal Rumble will be in a few months, and
because my attention span wanes. I've been watching wrestling now for over a year.
Fair enough.
I don't hold on to shows this long.
True.
I'm a binge watcher. And you not keeping the story pushing at least a couple times a month. I know you only on. You got to keep. You got to give me something new. Cause like Bash in Berlin, I watched it.
Right.
Was I invested in it? No.
Did you retain it? No.
Yeah.
Okay.
I enjoyed 65% of it.
That's fair. That's fair.
The rest of it was just like I know what's going to, and I'm not mad about knowing what's going to happen. It's hard to put something in front of me and me not know what's going to happen. Right, this is 41 years of consuming entertainment.
Man, it's like, it's how this is going to go.
Yeah. But what I'm looking for is that switch up when it comes to these stories and these shows.
Something to catch you off guard is what you need.
Something to catch me off guard, or something random.
Mm-hmm. Like the John Moxley thing.
That right there.
That was random as hell.
Do I need more information like now? Like, I'm biting at the bit. Like, trying to find out.
Because, like, what are you talking about, bro?
And I haven't Googled nothing. I haven't looked up one thing. I'm ready to see, and if AEW drops the ball on this, I'm going to be so pissed.
I mean, it's AEW.
I haven't been this excited about AEW in a long time. It's real. The excitement is real with me because I'm like,
it's it's so random. It was so random. I don't know what this is, but it's so random.
But I need to see it. I need to know exactly what's going on. And I'm hoping, they do us great. Or at least keep the mystery going.
Right.
For a while.
Because like there's a free agent thing happening. Does that mean this isn't your company anymore? Like, does that mean, I don't know. Who knows? I don't know.
I'm not even I just want to watch it now.
You just want to see what happens.
And that's like with Bash in Berlin, like when I was watching, like I knew CM Punk was going to pull the W.
Yeah, so next up, right, exactly. Next up was the strap match between him and Drew. Drew got the big win at SummerSlam. He wasn't beating Punk twice.
No. Back
to back. Especially not in this strap match. Like, you knew that Punk was going to win this. It was just how we got here. The match was okay. Like,
I'm not a fan of the strap match.
I've seen better strap matches.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it.
Like, I've seen, like Savio Vega and Stone Cold Steve Austin was a good one. I've always liked that match, but
I would have preferred a what's it, John? Weapons, fall counts everywhere.
Like a no holds barred, no holds barred, or falls count anywhere, or
I would have loved.
They call it. It's the same damn match. They just call it whatever they want to call it.
The strap kept them in the ring. I would have loved them some more outside stuff, some chairs, some ladders, some bats, some kindles. That's what I would have preferred.
And all that stuff could have happened in this match, but it didn't, because
that's what I would have preferred. Like, if this is not the last match, but if this is the big match between them, where's the barbed wire? Where's the trash cans?
I mean, there's, Bad Blood is around the corner. Maybe they do something for Bad Blood.
I don't know about Drew. Drew's like, he looked like I'm done with this now. Can we move on to something else?
I mean, and for Drew, I kind of want him to be done with it. I kind of want Drew back. I want this Drew McIntyre to move on from this, because I love this Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, move on. Can you go after a belt?
Yeah, like something.
What are you doing? Stop messing with CM Punk. Yeah, he wrestled. This is second time in the ring. Cool. I'm not against CM Punk, but he's not a hype person for me. He's nobody like, you're whining about a bracelet.
It's like, I'm principle.
Dude, I am sick of this CM Punk, yo. This company man, CM Punk. I do not like this. I don't like this company man. Yeah. I don't. Where's the drama? Where's the problems you causing? Yeah. Why you ain't doing? You need to be doing things.
You need to be choking somebody backstage. Damn it!
For no reason. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Be part of the story.
Yeah, screw it. Just you're
part of the story. Camera, I don't know the backstage interview women names, have one of the backstage interviews talking to somebody, and all you hear is Punk push somebody into a wall and start choking them.
And then they right back around, oh my God, not again, or something.
Or here's another thing: you don't even acknowledge it.
It could be one of those things that's just happening in the background, like how Triple H puts that one. Yeah.
Don't had the fans like first. Don't show who you was choking.
Yeah, just have you see CM Punk and you see a body being choked, but
that's it.
I like it.
Fans would just love it, eat it up.
I like that. Actually, I like
it would be so fun. And you're thinking like you at home watching this show. You're sitting there thinking to yourself like, wait, what just happened?
What did I just see?
Yeah. And you just let it slide. And don't nobody make sure that the announcers don't say nothing about it. Because they got big mouths.
Right.
Just tell them, don't say nothing. Do not acknowledge it.
No sell that whole thing.
Yes.
You didn't even see it. Just don't even act like it happened.
And the tabloids would blow up. Fan theories, just so much. And you just do little CM Punkisms. Dude, he ain't got to wrestle.
No, he just does whatever these little things are.
Exactly. Come on.
See him running by or walking by in the back what appears to be some type of script, and he just like rips the papers up and throws them or tosses them or whatever. He's just like walking in the background, and you're like, oh, he looks like he's pissed about something. And just nobody says anything.
Wait a minute. Let's take it a step further. Can we get a paid partnership with Safelite? Come on.
Real glass?
Yeah.
It's real glass.
Yes. That would come on. Who are we not? Do we not have writers back there?
Right. I feel like this should have been a thing.
That should have been number one on the date back. He should be in a commercial for Safelite.
That would be awesome.
Come on.
That would be awesome. See, I'm with that. I'm 100% with that.
I'm sitting in a house on a Sunday at 3 p.m, writing, doing your job, WWE.
Right?
Y'all, if y'all listen to this, y'all would get ideas.
Where's the Safelite partnership?
Exactly. And you don't have to pay me.
No.
I'm not looking for no money for these ideals. Maybe an interview. Once in a blue moon.
Maybe.
You get a superstar to come on the show.
Yeah, maybe.
Hey, what's happening? 5 minutes here. And
That's
then
it.
bounce.
That's it. That's it. 5 minutes.
That's it.
3.5. I can give you. I'll give you 3.5.
Whatever. To be honest, you ain't got to say nothing. You can just, I'll introduce you. We get introduced, and then see you later.
Yeah. See you at Bad Blood.
Gosh. Yeah. And what else happened at Bash at Berlin?
Nothing. No, I'm joking. So we did have after the strap match, I do believe it was the mixed tag match we had between Damian and Rhea versus Dominic and Liv. Like this one could have been a little bit of a toss up. Like I kind of could have seen Dominic and Liv winning, but I mean I'm not surprised that the Terror Twins, as they called, Damian and Rhea won. But I mean this match was fine. This match was probably, I guess for what it was worth, probably the most entertaining one on the card.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
Yeah, like this match was it because there's so much time that's been invested in this. And with Liv and with Rhea and Dominic and all this, like I guess like Dominic and Liv are the act. And I feel like Damian is definitely on a collision course with Finn, because Finn is like, oh, there's no leaders in Judgment Day, but obviously Finn is the leader of Judgment Day. Like you see it all over Monday Night Raw. Like it's like the mannerisms and like how he's moving and how he's during the entrance, he's calling everybody to get into the ring. Like Finn's the leader of Judgment Day.
Yeah. I wish we can get R-Truth back in that mix. I do. Come on. R-Truth joining the Judgment Day. Like, officially.
Officially. Yeah, I mean, he's out with the, as one of the victims of Bronson Reed.
Let me jump on that. That was Bronson Reed and Braun Strowman.
Yeah, that was right down your alley.
That was perfect. Ooh.
Yeah, that was right
perfect.
down your alley.
Braun Strowman made one mistake, but I let it slide. When he was about to get the tsunami, he looked up and adjusted himself.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, you should have just ate it the way it was.
I mean, he also, you don't want it to be uncomfortable for Bronson either, but
yeah.
But yeah, no, but that I very much am enjoying what they're doing with Bronson Reed. Just keep that rolling, keep that momentum rolling. I do want to see more with him and Braun. Like they could do so much stuff. Like they can do like callbacks from when Braun like tipped over vehicles on Roman Reigns and also other crazy stuff that was going on with Braun Strowman. Like they could do that between these two. Like, and I could see something. I could see them having some type of crazy match at Bad Blood.
Yeah,
like something where it's just a no holds barred, just backstage or whatever, and them just beating the holy hell out of each other, picking up giant things, throwing giant things on each other.
I was showing my daughter people going through the ring.
Oh yeah,
and then rings collapsing and stuff like that.
Yeah,
like, they don't do that anymore. And I'm like, give it time. They might pick it back up.
What better way?
Yeah.
I feel like if you wanted to do that, Bronson and Braun could probably break a ring.
Mm-hmm.
Probably. Could happen.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't hate it. I'm looking forward to it. Like I don't know. Braun Strowman will probably be out this week. I kind of just want Braun Strowman to be that one that's tough enough to come back, even if his ribs are like taped and he's all sore and beat up, but he still wants to come back out the next week. Like I don't. But
he
want
got bad knees though.
I mean, he's a big guy. He's a big boy.
Yeah.
It's a lot of stuff to carry.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is. I am definitely looking forward to more of that. Also,
can I bring up one more thing?
Absolutely.
Why am I grossed out with Liv Morgan and Dom?
A little bit.
It don't feel right. Like it really grosses me out. Like I'm not saying like either one of them unattractive individuals and nothing like that. Their relationship is gross.
Their relationship is gross.
It is just it grosses me out. Like it's probably some past trauma of seeing something growing up or something crazy. I just look at it and I'm like, this don't add up to me.
It's like gross.
It's gross. It don't feel right. It don't feel natural. It feels forced. I don't like it. I don't. If she would have went with like Finn, I could see that.
Okay.
But Dominic, no. Nah, I don't like it.
It's not working out for you.
No. She's been talking too much.
Okay. Not liking.
Her voice is fucking annoying.
And you know what? That's part of it. Like that's part of the that's always perfect. Like if that person does have like some of that natural, organic, like annoying aspect to it, it's so great. It's so great.
Ooh, every time she says something, I'm like, oh my God, I would smash my head against the wall. Like I could not meet you in real life talking like that. I couldn't. You could not come to me speaking like that.
You don't like a Jersey girl?
Where's she from in Jersey?
Jersey.
Come on. I used to party in Browns Mills and
I don't
Marlton.
think it's that. I don't think it's that.
Let me look. What is Paramus? Paramus, New Jersey. Where the hell is that at?
I don't know.
I live on the East Coast.
You don't know what that is.
Where who? I'm looking like what? Where?
You're like, where is this?
Paramus, New Jersey. It's far.
It's on the other side. It's on the other side. Let's just say
it's like near New York. It's like 2 hours from here, where I live.
Oh,
like a 2-hour drive.
Oh yeah, that's a ways.
She's closer to Yonkers, New York, than where I live.
Yikes! It's a little ways.
Yeah. That's probably why she sounds like that. She got a little bit of that Jersey, New York mixture in the accent. And when you get that breed, that mix.
She's got that hybrid.
Yeah. Because I don't. Hokus. That's a location in Jersey.
I don't know it.
I don't know either. I didn't know Jersey was that big.
There's a lot of unnamed places.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, where's that? Jersey.
See, now she was from like Violin or Bridgerton.
God.
Somewhere Tom's Rivers. I know those places. But you way up Jersey. You pass Newark.
Hey, I'd give you a strong Deptford.
Deptford? Okay.
I'd give you a strong Deptford.
She touching New York City, damn near.
Yeah, no, I've honestly never heard of that.
Paramus, what I call it? Paramus?
That.
I probably heard it on like Action News or something like that, where they're talking about the weather.
Yeah, but that's about it.
I'm like struggling in this map. I'm like, yo, she far. She now it makes sense. She looked like she from Jersey. It makes so much sense now. Like I never put 2 and 2 together.
Okay, it's all coming together now.
Yeah, all right. You look like you from Jersey.
Now you get it.
I get the whole act and the whole everything now. All right.
All right, it's a part of the package.
Jersey.
It's part of the Liv Morgan package.
Ugh. I like Jersey. They got good fudge and saltwater taffies.
Ooh, I ain't had saltwater taffy in a long time. Now I want saltwater taffy.
Yep.
It's been a minute.
Been well over 10 years for me.
Dang it. Saltwater taffy. You get like that big box. It's just.
All you gotta do is go to Atlantic City.
Yeah, see the big box of saltwater taffy.
Yeah. You might not even have to go that far. You might just jump over to the Tacony.
Yeah.
And get some.
Yeah. Huh. Well, I have a mission objective.
There you go.
Yeah. Much like Bash of Berlin also had a mission objective, which was their main event, which was obviously it's not going to be Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens in the main event. No. This had to be Gunther and Randy Orton for the World Heavyweight Championship. And shocker, the outcome was the outcome. There was no way it wasn't going to be. But, I mean, the match was okay. It wasn't my favorite match. But it was okay.
It wasn't as heavy hitting
as you were
as I thought it should have been.
Randy Orton, they did, so there was the Randy taking Gunther out of the match a lot. With working on the hand and working on the arm and all that stuff like that, which was classic for. I mean, first of all, we all knew Gunther was winning, but it's one of those tell me Gunther's winning without telling me Gunther's winning. With just Randy just taking him completely out of it, because you're completely playing to the crowd there that is so pro Gunther right now, and you're just taking all of his stuff away from him because you're building up to but. I mean, it was a match. It was okay.
Yeah. I did. I was expecting something a little bit more heavy hitting.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was Gunther and
Randy, yeah.
Randy.
Yeah, you thought it was going to be like just this nasty, gritty, like fight, like stiff shot.
Yeah, because I've seen him have better matches with other people. I've seen both of these guys have better matches with other people.
Right.
And, I think this match was only thrown together because of the whole controversy with the shoulder.
Yeah, which was a better match all in all.
Yeah.
I mean, the ending aside with the whole shoulder thing, the ending aside, I think that match, that King of the Ring match, was a better match than this one.
Yeah. So I think that's the only reason why we got this match, and that's fine.
Yeah, I didn't hate this match.
But did I need it here? No. But, Gunther's, he's Austrian, so it's not his hometown.
Right, but,
so I was okay.
Yeah, it was fine. Like I said, and all in all, the show was fine. Like, was it the best WWE PLE I've ever seen? Absolutely not. Was it the worst? Absolutely
Definitely
not. No. So I mean, it was there. It was enjoyable.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. It's nothing for me to write home about.
Right.
I wouldn't go as far as to be like, oh, you gotta watch Bash in Berlin. There was one title change.
Yeah,
and that was it. It was something to watch. Or on a Saturday.
Yeah.
I had good food.
That's always important.
Had not good beverages.
Always important.
Yeah, and I wasn't upset. I watched it. I enjoyed it. It was just a nice little Saturday show.
Yeah, it was a nice little Saturday show. So,
that was it.
Yeah. Oh, that's that was it, and that's gonna be it here too. So, I mean, we gave a little taste of what we actually thought about AEW as a whole, and
yes,
we'll see what happens this week. Maybe they capitalize on this randomness of the Moxley thing. We'll see. Hopefully it's something interesting. We'll keep all of our fingers crossed.
And
we're gonna go ahead and see you next time on the Barry the Booking Podcast. Want to thank you once again for watching, listening, however you want to consume us. Thank you. Please like, share, follow, subscribe, continue to do all those good things, because we're going to continue to be here spitting that verbiage about pro wrestling as we always do. And we will see you next time.